truck spotting. There's a big truck right there, guys. Right, so we're way down to... Is this the guys that's there getting rid of the... there was these horrible invasive species in there. Right, so yeah, welcome to the channel, guys. Right, we better get it. We've got a queue behind us, we're going too slow. Right, where are we going exactly? Riverside, so which way are you going to go? I can go this way. The reason I don't go to the right is, if you go in past Stirling Albion, the police have been known to stand there with their speed checks. Well, you know, not that often, but yeah, I mean it's one of these peripheral roads that you really should be able to do 50 on, but they've lowered it down to 30. I don't know, sort of thing about, I know 20 zones are not real, but I don't know when they've lowered the speed down, how did they do that? I think they must be using the existing legislation, because there's no such thing as a 20 limit, because it didn't get through Parliament, right? But we all know there is 30 speed limits, right? So if they've lowered it from 50 to 30, I think when they prosecute you, they'll be prosecuting you on the 30 miles per hour legislation which exists, right? I think that's how it'll work, and that's why you won't ever get done for 20, between 20 and 30, because there's no legislation to prosecute you. Is why, right? So you can argue about it all day long, but that's a fact, right? So nobody can really. Well, they argue by they try to take you into different rooms. That's what they do. They take you into different rooms.
Using Dalmeny, one lane is closed and it's heavier than usual on the B90 going west from the B924 to Scotstoun Junction. That's because of an accident.
What the hell is this shit?
There are emergency repairs and a drain cover has collapsed, so is a lane closed on Stobcross Street, heading east around Finnieston Street Junction.
Glasgow.
And in Aberdeenshire, there's a breakdown in Stonehaven on Evans Street, heading east from Kings Road to Slug Road.
Right,
the road is blocked.
Slug Road, I know what that is.
This afternoon we'll see a mix of music.
I don't know how the fuck that works. But one thing's for sure, we need to get that why? Need to get the what the hell are you talking about? I don't know. The clock! Right, so when do the clocks when do the clocks go back? Oh God, back. That means I'm going to land up being quite tired. See that was quite nifty, that, but there was cars coming and I couldn't really go because of the speed or lack of speed of that taxi. The clocks, yeah, so I get this clock set properly in this car. Now I need to deal with the blue car, the Citroen C3, because the power steering's not working. It's quite unpleasant driving it without power steering. And so I need to decide, am I going to buy a new battery? I think I'd probably better go to see my mechanic guy and get him to test the battery. Or advice. Is that why the electric power steering's... No, I need to check the fuse, don't I? I need to... Well, I could do that. I just can't be bothered doing it, but maybe we should do that this afternoon. Check the fuse. Yeah, that might be an idea. I think it's in the engine compartment. Let's do it. Stop fanning around. Do it. Check the fucking fuse. Get your goggles on. Get your magnifying glass out. Check the fuse. Right, you need to try and behave yourself, try not to fall out with people, ignore narcissists. It's really difficult. I actually tried the last time, and I landed up essentially having to leave because of two narcissists at this group, at this charity that I go to, that I haven't been going to because of that. And there's no there's no indication that there's nobody saying it was at all my fault, right? But it just well, you just have to go to a different one, you know. And it seems morally wrong, doesn't it? You know, it does. But life's like that sometimes, and sometimes things like that can be for the better. You know, sometimes things, you know, you try to control. So it's what we've got a lot of is controlling behaviour. Is the problem. What the fuck? Remind me not to come back out this week. What the fuck's going on here? What is this shit? Oh, what is this crap? Oh, I bet you it's something really stupid. I bet you it's fucking launch pad for push bikes or something. Oh, what the hell? Can I get around here? It's fucking miles long, this fucking traffic light system. That's unbelievable. God's sake. Green communists spending more and more of our money. You need to stop them. Every idiot votes for the SNP. You know, you're just incredibly stupid. You know, the only party to vote for is the Reform Party. But I don't even believe in them either, so I'm just saying that because all things considered, that's the only party that seems to be, on the face of it, talking any sense at all about anything. That's really the only metric I'm using there. That's what I would use. I would vote for Reform. I'm not voting anyway, but if I was, I'd vote for them. So it's all a bit of a moot point with me, isn't it? It's a waste of time me going on about it. Have I got the right day? Am I in the right place? Aye. Nice. When people ask you questions, you don't have to answer them right away. You know, you can think about it and say, well, let me think about that for a bit. That's something you need to try and learn. I know it's not an easy thing to do, but try and learn. Say, no, I'll give that a bit of a thought and I'll get back to you on that one. Am I going to get in here? No. Oh, you fuck. Bad parking there. Oh god. Oh, here we go. There's a space in there. No, there isn't a space in there. Oh shit. It's always fucking busy down here. Oh, look at the little Fiat. You could have waited, you know, let me past. But no. There's cars sitting in the dashboard and they keep sort of like moving backwards and forwards. When you're doing things, do it slowly. Is there a space up here? God, not a good one. Oh fuck. Oh Jesus. Look at the state of this. There's no fucking spaces. There's one back up there. But it's not a bit, it's probably the best option. Oh, what about in behind that car? No, not really. What the hell? Why is it fucking beeping? Too tight, I'm not. My alloys. Oh well. There, we're in. Thanks for watching. Yeah, they're alright. Look. Not on the curb.